Okay, for the next section, we're going to look at the expenses. So we'll say less expenses here. And again, I'm just going to put that in italic because it is a heading. Okay, so when we look at expenses, I just want to show you very quickly. I just split up the trial balance here just to show you. So you can see the first part here, the black boxes. We've put that information in as the first part of our income statement. So all of these here, and then your sales returns and purchase returns. The expenses which we're going to look at now is all of these, so carriage out insurance, rent, wages, heat and light, and then we have telephone and bank interest. And then also the last thing we have down here is depreciation. So you can put that in at the very end. We can get all the other stuff out of the way first. So let's look, first of all, we have carriage out. And my carriage out is going to be 5220. And again, we can put that in the first column because it is, we don't have to do anything with it. Then we have insurance. And the insurance is 4720. We have rent. And our rent is going to be 12300. We have wages. Wages are 78400. Then we have heat and light. And heat and light is going to be 6600. With telephone and broadband, so I'm just going to put that down as telephone, and that is 5200. And then finally we have bank interest before we do our depreciation. So our bank interest then, that's going to be our interest on our overdraft, because you can see here we have a bit of an overdraft. But that could be like a collection of overdrafts as well. So that's 6400. Okay, and the final part then is depreciation. So I'm going to look at two types of depreciations. Down here I have machinery at 10% and vehicles at 15%. So machinery and vehicles. And I don't think I have a little column down here. I don't. So I'm just going to add in a couple of rows here, and I'm going to do a little depreciation box. And that's going to be my machinery. So machinery, and is it vehicles, my other one? Yeah. So my machinery, total amount of my machinery is 52,000. So 52,000. And the total amount of my premises is 400. Oh, sorry, we're not doing premises. Vehicles down here is 50,000. Okay, and I'm going to get 10% of machinery. So if you put that into your calculator, 52,000 multiplied by 0.1, you'll get 5,200. And then I simply just want to take this figure minus this figure to get my total. So if we can imagine, this is going to be my cost, and then my depreciation, and then this is my new value. And similarly for vehicles, we had was 50,000, and that's 15%. So if you pop that into a calculator, 50,000 multiplied by 0.15, you will get 7500. And then I'm just going to take those two figures away, and now I have my new values of the machinery. Now for the income statement, all I want is the depreciation values. So I'm just going to pop them into the very first row, 5200 and 7500, because remember I want to add those together. So I popped them into that first row because I'm going to be doing something with them. And when I add those two values together, I'm going to get 12,700. Now I'm going to add up all the values in the middle column because I don't think I have any other expenses. I have written everything down there. So now my total expenses are going to be the sum of all of those, so equal sum. You can pop them all into the calculator, and I get 131,540. And then what I get from that is my net profit, and my net profit is going to be just going to pop in the line there. My net profit is just simply going to be the gross profit minus my expenses, and I get 54,600. Now I have a couple of things that I need to look at here. So first of all, I have this dividend paid, and that's going to make a big difference to my final figure. So I have dividend paid, so I put in there less dividend paid, just so you know. And that is a total of €42,000. Now I have nothing else there like reserves or anything like that. So all I'm going to do then is I'm going to put down my reserves. And that's my profit and loss balance. And that's just going to be this amount here minus the 42,000, and it's 12,600. So that's my income statement completed. I'm now going to move on to the balance, the statement of financial position, and show you how to go about doing that.